know, what I can never figure out, you know what? Despite hours of ruminating and caressing the cranium, I can never come to terms with the economic situation. Why is it that when politicians, civil servants, journalists, bankers, stockbrokers, captains of industry, and even my old Uncle Tom Cobley all agree that the economy is booming, I can't find a place for a shagging point. Oh, there it is again now. The Irish economy is the envy of our European partners. Investment is up, inflation is down. Gross national product is experiencing an upturn, and there exists an overall air of buoyancy. We're in the throes of a great leap forward. Now, what class of a feckin' Egypt would I get? Dr. Ulick O'Horican, Central Bank. Ulick me ass. The only leap forward I see was when the fellow in front of me in the door queue collapsed with chronic boredom. You know, come to think of it, doesn't so much of a leap forward as a shuffle ahead. Then again, one man's lead is another man's shuffle. Shuffle to the dole office, to the post office, to the rented homes office, to the post office, and back to the dole office. I mean, if shuffling was an Olympic sport, I'd be Michelle Smith. You know, sometimes I think I'm digging my own grave or a shuffle. Don't forget your shuffle if you must be out of work. No, I'm not the eminent Dr. Ulick, but it seems to me that the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting blamed. My advice is, mind the gap. Mind the gap. Hey, Mick, I'll have another pint of our gross national product when you're ready. Oh, Jesus, here they come again. Bloody do-gooders. I know. St. Vincent de Paul helping the poor of Limerick. By what? A book? How much? Now you can feck off. Here, there's 50p. 'Tis all I got. Come on, it's me dole there. And don't spend it all in the one crisis. They give all that money to the wrong people, you know. Move a car outside the door and double glazing, they'll be throwing money at you. Look, when I get back from the Jacks, I'll tell you all about the family, and I know.
Any post?
No.
I thought I heard the letterbox.
There was just one, dear occupant. I threw it out.
Why didn't you say so? I'm expecting the brochure.
What brochure?
Do you ever listen? I asked that snobby young bitch down the travel agent to send me on them. I'm surprised she's still working there after all the trouble we had with her last year.
Why do you want to go abroad? It's the same thing every year. You complain about the beaches, the food and the heat. Look, I just thought we might look at the house in Ballybunion for a change.
I refuse to set foot in that place. Besides, nobody of our social standing holidays in Ireland anymore. You're going to be late for work.
Oh, let me finish my breakfast first.
That's twice this week you took your time.
What's this, the Spanish Inquisition?
Oh, don't be childish, Paul. How am I going to get anything done with you under my feet? Your father's hard enough to cope with, you know.
He isn't that difficult to look after.
Well, you should try spending time with him then. That cap is never off his head, winter or summer, and the smell of the cigarettes still lingers after how wide I open the window.
Cigarettes are the only thing he's left.
That and tormenting the life out of me. You know, he'd be much better off in the city home with people his own age. If he got sick, how am I supposed to cope with him?
You know how he thinks about that place. He still thinks of it as the workhouse.
What about the reality?
All right, give over, will you? This can wait till I get home.
It's never the right time. If you're not working, you're down in that shed with your bit of all the old furniture.
I can't win. I just can't win.
I intend to talk to you about this the minute you come in from work this
Where
evening.
did I leave those keys?
What do you want them for?
Start the car. Unless you want me to hotwire the engine.
I need the car this morning. I have to see Cora at 11.
Why don't you walk for a change? Burn off some of those calories you're always talking about.
I'll take a cab.
Look, will you just give me the keys?
They're there, on the table, exactly where you left them. Look at the mess he leaves behind. Not one of them would ever think of putting the ware in the sink. Of course, that's women's work. Just for once, I'd love to leave them go. I wonder would anybody notice if I didn't bother to wash up. just refilled the bowls, the old man's dribbles from the day before running down the side. I might suit him okay. Cora was right. Maybe if I went away for a few days, they'd begin to see all the work I put into it. Let him look after his own father. Cluttering up the sitting with his tatty old slippers. And why did he have to bring the St. Vincent de Paul to the door? God only knows what the neighbours think, watching through their curtains when the cars pull up. Of course, Paul, he couldn't care less what the neighbours think. It's me that has to hold my head up when I pass them. If Paul had his way, we'd still be stuck in that dingy place on the Dublin road. No ambition, that's his trouble. I really thought he might change. Thought I could have a good influence on him. Show him there was more to life than football on a Saturday and a drink on Sunday night. I never had to show Jack the meaning of ambition. Full of it he was. Knew how to take advantage of every situation. That first night when he came across the floor and asked me to dance, the envious looks of the other girls on the factory floor as we danced. He never said thank you. Just held me in his arms. The others acted different from that night on. As if I gained respect by being chosen by him. Chosen. That's a word I never used before I met him. Picked up, I would have said. Hello? No, he's not here at the moment. Can I take a message? Well, this is his wife. Do you want to leave your name then? Oh, I see. Yes, I'll tell him. About 6 usually. Goodbye. She sounded young. Yes, I bet she's glamorous and confident. She sounded confident, refusing to leave her name. Said it was private. Nothing is private between a man and his wife, I should have said. I would have put her in her place. Funny how we always think of the right thing to say when it's too late. I wonder what she wanted though. Well, where she got this number? Paul. Typical Paul. I'm always careful who I give the number to. He never mentioned it though. He must have forgotten. Mind you, the only reason he wouldn't say anything was if he had something to hide. Ridiculous. What a girl like that could do with Paul. He's nothing much to look at. He has a nice smile. Although, I don't see much of it nowadays. Maybe he's saving it for someone else. Or her.
Any toasts?
At this time in the morning, if you want your breakfast, you should be out of bed at a reasonable hour.
It's cool, I just want a cup and toast. Did you get a chance to see Dad about the deposit? The money has to be in by the end of the week.
What?
The school trip to France. You said you'd see Dad about it.
Look, your father seems to have more in his mind these days than school trips. I never thought to mention it to him. Look, I'll say it to him this evening. There'll be no problem about it.
I need spending money as well. Some of the guys are bringing 500.
The ones that have a summer job, I'm sure. You know, when I was your age, I was happy with a day trip to Kilkee.
Sounds just like Grandad. Men in a pound of a pot.
Well, I don't always agree with the old man, but on this occasion he's right. Young people have no idea of the value of money nowadays.
Mother, you taught me everything I know about money.
The cheeky young sod. Will you get on with your breakfast? Do you know the old man still isn't up? And it takes forever to clean up after him. Would you go up and see is he getting up, please?
What's there to get up for, really? At his age, he never does anything. He just sits around the house all day. Must be a drag.
Yes, on me. Waiting on him hand and foot while he goes on and on about Eileen and the saint she was. Doesn't even make sense anymore, you know.
He's an old man.
You know, you're just like your father. Nobody in this family takes my feelings into consideration.
Look, I know how hard it is in here. It must be rotten to be old. What has he got to look forward to with Granny gone?
Can't we have this conversation another time? You're not the only one with an appointment today, you know. I have to see Cora at 11.
Cool. Pity the days of the big game hunter are gone. She would have made a perfect target in her fur coat.
Well, no matter what you think, Cora always dresses to perfection.
A virtue in your eyes, Mother, all is forgiven if one is social graces. Grandad!
Sometimes even he makes me feel shallow. As if I have nothing on the inside. Paul does that too. Always complaining that I judge by appearances. How do we really know what's inside someone else? It's not as if people are made of glass and we can see inside. Maybe we wouldn't like what we see. All that hurt and vulnerability. Paul knows nothing at all about Jack. Has no idea what I was like then. Only knows the woman I became. Come to think of it, I don't know much about him either. Paul, I mean. Do you know he'll be 45 next birthday and he loves James Cagney and restoring old furniture. Things nobody else wants. Is that why he was attracted to me? The discarded woman. I wonder what he thinks about when he's down in the shed with his bits of mouldy old furniture. When he's sanding and polishing and waiting for the varnish to dry. Her. Her on the phone. Ridiculous, not Paul. We never had to worry about things like that. We never showed any interest. Not like poor Cora. Not her Brian. Oh, he's a real womanizer. Of course, if Paul was up to anything, Cora would be the first to tell me. I can just imagine her sly, insidious smile as she imparts the bad news. That's not fair. I'm beginning to sound like Fergus. It's a long time up there, though. Wonders the old man all right.
He's not feeling too well. Doesn't want any breakfast, just a cup of tea.
Where does he think he is? The George? I suppose I'll have to cancel Cora now. Do you know, sometimes I think he gets sick just for spite. Or to make me feel guilty.
Catch you later. Don't forget to ask Dad about the money.
Oh, here he is, and the day almost over. Where's your good shot? The one Sheila got you for Christmas.
I left it on the village set, the top hat and tails.
You know, she paid good money for that. Brought it all the way from London. Ordered it especially for you.
Looked like one of them fellas from the Bible, what do you call him? Joseph, and his technicolor coat.
I feel sympathy for you. If you wore some of the clothes your son and I provided you, you'd never catch cold.
I'm different to the make at my age. I went around sponging fur coats. The time comes for you to go, and no one can save you.
I'm glad to see you're cheerful and optimistic, as always.
It's contagious. I say you want to go and visit one of your friends. Well, off you go. I'll be grand. I'll have the telly for company. Eileen, I'll rest her soul. She likes the old chat in the morning. Do you know what you call television? She said it your conversation stoppers. Rule many a family.
Yes, you told me.
Although she liked the news. I remember the first time we got into the telly. It was back in 1963. Yeah, that was the year Kinty was shot. She hid behind the armchair, putting on her nightgown. She said Charlie Mitchell was looking out at her. She didn't understand the thing at all. Well, the youngsters today, they know everything. Fergus is learning things there at school you never heard tell of. Computers and the like. But there's no day we're looking at a radio.
Are you sure you'll be all right? Fergus said you weren't feeling well.
You know, they were all right in the morning. The nature of the old and unpaid. There's a good many years left in me still.
Well, I should be back by 1. Cora always serves lunch the minute Brian comes in. And he doesn't encourage visitors.
See anything, he's come up in the world. Remember the time he lived below the island field, but he didn't get in the backside to his trousers? I know there was a fellow, a small little fellow with a hard hat. Hey, something like the rest of this rare family. There's the other grand people then, all in the same boat. Oh, half them want to talk to big cars and foreign holidays.
And what's wrong with that? There's no harm in trying to improve our situation, is there?
What are them things anyways? There's no pockets in these shrouds.
Well, if you're all right, I'll be off.
Here we are, once again, visiting the habitat of that species, Homo unemploymentus, made up of the subspecies Homo virosus, Homo prospectus, and Homo salus. One of these belongs to the genus Homo short-terma and Homo long-termus. Ah, bollocks. I don't know which one of these I belong to. In fact, I think I'm undergoing a midlife crisis. Now there's a thought. Women, they can undergo the midlife crisis in peace. I wasn't responsible. I was suffering from PMT and a lethal dose of HRT that might have killed my husband, she told me about. Some women like to travel abroad and have devised an ingenious system whereby they get the male to work all year round to provide money for a holiday. But we won't be taking a holiday this year. In fact, we'll be lucky enough to have the fare for a bus journey. You see, unemployed people can't afford to take trips in the summer. Oh, I meant to tell her 6 months ago, but it completely slipped my mind. I lost my job, the one in the factory, the one that paid all the bills and paid for the college education for the kids. And just to make my day, the bank statement arrived this morning, and it would appear that we're up to our necks in the red. Building society is becoming insistent too, even hinted at repossession. And for the grand finale, I went along and got myself involved in a less than reputable loan company who have ways of making me pay. So there you have it, in a nutshell, dear. How was your day in the den of the carnivorous Cora? O'Brien got promoted. How nice. Should try selling him, door to door. Now, ladies, pay attention. On my left, the smooth, suave, sophisticated Brian, provider of all the best that money can buy and guaranteed to work until at least pensionable age. On my right, Paul. Well, yesterday's model. Worked hard since he was 14, sweeping the factory floor, got on, and was well respected by all. So I was told. Foreign competition, he said. Our product can be produced outside this country cheaper than here. I was the managing director. Very fond of Shakespeare. Always quoting large chunks of the bard. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that frets and struts his hour upon the stage and is then heard no more. No small prize for guessing who was heard no more.
Well, you've really landed on your feet.
I wouldn't go and fall on and break me hip landing on me feet.
Well, you're luckier than most. You've got a nice, comfortable home. And to your whole family around you.
I give up all the comforts now in this house. You'll be back in the old place. Looking after myself.
I don't understand. You know, we were very worried about you when you came out of hospital. In case you had nowhere to go.
It was different before, Bob. I tell you. You see, I'd come here and I'd visit for a couple of hours. And we got on fine. But it's a different kettle of fish now.
But, you and Paul, you were always so close.
Oh, no, there's nothing to do with Paul. So he's at work all day long.
And Michelle, she always seemed such a reasonable woman.
If you want to know me, come and live with me. You oversee.
Well, I never would have known.
Why don't they hurt at all? family round. Well, she's entitled to come and go as she pleases.
But you don't tire down. It'd be different if you were bedridden and we looked after 24 hours a day.
No, it's not like that at all. You see, she's accustomed to having the place to herself, and I was used to living at home, and, well, our bubble burst, we just rub each other the wrong way.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, Rory. Do you think maybe if I had a word with her it might help?
No, Bob, my friend. That'd be the worst possible thing you could do. You see, she's not too impressed with the Vincent de Paul as it is. She thinks that you're coming around here to check up on her.
Well, I'd never have known. But she's always so pleasant when I meet her.
What are you doing in my home? I never invited you here. And as for you, you've no right to have people in here behind my back.
Look, I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to cause any upset. I just called to see Rory to make sure he was okay. I'll be off now. I'll see myself out.
Well, that to do with the fact that you don't want me here, that's obvious.
I don't want you here. It was Paul that wanted you to sell the house. As far as I'm concerned, you're perfectly capable of looking after yourself. We have our own lives to lead, you know.
You down in front of your friends. What did Fergus call them? Pretentious, that's the word.
At least I have friends. And your opinion doesn't interest me in the least. Who do you have? Do-gooders from St. Vincent de Paul, and the priest to bring you communion once a week.
The friends I have are in heaven, and when they were here on earth, I never wanted. Or at least I knew where I stood with them.
Oh, yes, I remember them. Gonzo O'Brien on the better day night. And Ray Sadlier never had a wash. And that other fellow, what was his name?
It was right about you. The night before you married my son, she went down her bended knees and she begged him to change his mind. You young up little bitch, you think it over with yourself. He still can't see any wrong in you. God's help is innocent.
Me? Not good enough for the likes of you? Oh, you won't make me out to be the guilty one. Your innocent son, I'll tell you about him. Carrying on he is with a girl half his age. This family is a laughing stock. The whole city is talking about us.
No, I don't believe you. You're not even a
He was seen more than once swanning around the town when he's supposed to be working. The brazen little hunt he phoned here this morning.
I don't care. Paul would
Oh, I couldn't wait to tell me. All tea and sympathy. As a friend, she had a duty, she told me.
Josie, this spread scandal about a man that never did anybody any harm. Do you think that I don't know my own son? And you should know better than anyone else.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Then don't change overnight.
But he
That
has,
friendly loose hypocrite Cora that once or
but he has been acting strange these last few months.
But you don't give him a chance to get in a word sideways. He's always a quiet boy.
I keep trying to see her in my mind. It keeps going round and round in my head. About Eileen.
Look, we're saying things now in the heat of the moment. We'll be sorry for later. To tell you the truth, Eileen thought the world about you. Like when she got used to the idea. She said your back was worse than your voice.
I did resent you coming to live with us. I got to like having the house to myself when the kids were gone. I know I'm not the easiest person to live with, and I suppose that's why Paul...
He thinks you're the greatest since the wheel. I remember the first night he met you, he talked about nothing else for a week, how good looking you were, the clothes you wore, and how you made them yourself. He drove us all mad.
I never knew. He was never one to talk about his feelings. He keeps everything to himself.
Men do, the way we were taught. That don't mean to say we don't have them. I remember the night Eileen passed away, God rest her soul. I was sitting on the side of the bed looking at her. I got to thinking, in all the years that we were wed, I never told her once that I loved her. I took it that she knew. Maybe she did. But it's not the same as saying the words. Maybe Paul is like me in a way. It's the telling is difficult.
I'm sure she did know. They say a woman always does. But then, I thought I knew. Now, I'm Just not sure anymore.
None of us are sure about anything in the world anymore. The nature of us. Look, don't go on blaming your husband without hearing his side of the story.
Another trait of the female is their habitual lack of keeping appointments on time. This has often been referred to as a woman's prerogative, along with various other things. Have you waited long? 2 hours? Really? I just couldn't find a pair of tights to match this skirt. I tried black, green, yellow, and the most horrendous colour. In fact, I had to change my whole outfit twice. 5 o'clock. Feel like a right each looking at my watch every few minutes. Even the seagulls are getting suspicious. 3 o'clock, she said. Does she think I've nothing better to do than hang around here all day? I don't actually. But that's no excuse. It's like waiting for Magella again all those years ago outside Todd's, looking through the crowd trying to catch a glimpse of her. And then, the night she never turned up at all. I waited till after 10, hoping she'd turn up. Convinced for sure that she'd dump me. Maybe even met up again with that fellow Jack. She doesn't know that I knew about him. Still doesn't. But you know how it is. Can't keep a secret in a small place like Limerick. In fact, I don't know how I've managed to keep this secret so long. Someone is bound to